Hey, I got to ask you, I didn't get a chance to ask you during the World Shoot. You know, you on your first day, you kind of had a tough day. I think you had a target that you missed, or had a couple of misses or something like that. And then all of a sudden, you just took off. I mean, you were in the points, you were way down, and all of a sudden I look and you're way up. What happened in that? Tell us a little bit.
So it was quite the day. I had the first 5 stages. Everything went really well. I was second place going into the last stage of the first day. And on the last stage, I draw the gun, shoot the first couple targets, and the dot disappears. And then, of course, you know, the whole match flashes before your eyes, and you think that, okay, it's all over. What am I going to do? And in the moment, I decided, let's just shoot the stage without the dot and hope for the best. I got to the last popper and couldn't activate it, so I figured out how to turn the dot back on after some fumbling. Finished up the stage. I think I was 36% on that stage. So after day one, just super down and thinking, you know, how do I salvage this? So
and that's kind of what I wanted to, I know it's hard to bring things like this up, but at your level, you know the drill. You've been around shooting your entire life, basically. How do you come back? You obviously did it because you ended up in the match at almost at the top. Your team won.
You're exactly right. I figured we have a lot of rounds, a lot of points to go. I was, I think, 70 points down on day one and figured, well, I just shoot my game. You know, when the sight returns to the A zone, I'll pull the trigger and not really think too much beyond that. Day two, I was pretty tight and still just feeling like, you know, what a mess. I'm gonna have to wait 4 more years for this. And by day three, especially day 4, day 5, everything just felt really good. I knew I had to win field courses to try and make up points and get back into the lead, but there was just so much talent there. The scores are so compressed that, you know, you look after a day or two and you go, oh my God, you know, 25.
Yeah, it's very difficult, and people don't understand when you've got 1,700 people shooting a match, but not just that, you've also got the best of the best of the best. So one minor mistake drops you, 10 positions in the match. So and you came back and you ended up 3rd overall, which was phenomenal for the match.
Yeah, thank you. I really wanted to get a podium, and basically once day 4 was done and I was sort of sitting comfortably in 3rd, everything was starting to feel better. And I think just looking back on it in the years and decades ahead, it'll just kind of make it a more interesting story and a more interesting memory, although at the time wasn't feeling that great after day 1.
This is your first World Shoot, right?
Yes.
Yeah, so I mean, what a way to start a World Shoot and then to finish it up. I mean, the highs and the lows of our game, right?
Yeah, and I feel like that really is what makes it memorable. If you're just cruising along the whole match, maybe it isn't quite as, it doesn't feel as big of an achievement knowing that I had to make such a really big comeback that way.
Well, I can tell you the guy, Eric Raffel, we all know Eric, he might have looked like he was cruising, but after day 1, he was like, oh, I gotta pull this out, because he was tied with his son almost, and
yes.
And then after that, he just took off as well. The guy's 40-something years old, 43, 44 years old. How does it feel when you compare to people like that?
So I was super impressed, not just by Eric, but by Jaime, by Brody. These people are in their late 40s into their 50s and still just shooting
Brody's a senior.
Well.
He's a senior, and he was like 6th, I think.
4th place as a senior.
Fourth place, that's right. Overall as a senior. That's incredible.
I mean, I'm 38. I went into this thinking that I don't know if I'm going to be just physically in the same spot when I'm 42 next time, but seeing them shoot just so impressively, I really am looking forward to the next round and the round after that. And then, we can all watch you shoot amazingly well. And
I don't know. I'm getting towards the end. This one was tough. I was lucky to come away with gold in Super Senior team.
And congratulations.
Thank you. And actually, for me, it's interesting because I don't talk about myself all that much. But the really interesting part for me is this is actually, in my opinion, the best match I've ever shot in my life.
Congratulations.
It's because we think we're getting older, we're not getting better. I'm 62 at this point in time, and I came 3rd overall in the Super Senior division, which is the highest I've placed individually, which I was really happy to see, because that's tough. So, the average age of our team was like 43, 44 years of age.
Yeah.
There's a lot of scope out there.
My dad is 78. He shot the match.
He did.
He saw that the oldest person at the match was 84. So next World Shoot, maybe the World Shoot thereafter, he really wants to get that oldest competitor award.
There's no reason why not. Well, listen, thanks for chatting with us. Good luck in this match. We'll see where you end up, and maybe we'll see you in Europe sometimes next year.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Awesome. Thanks,
Thank
buddy.
you for doing all that you do. It's been really amazing watching the streams, and just family, friends have been so appreciative of that, and just want to thank you.
That's awesome. No, I appreciate that, and I'm very blessed. We have a great team, and thank you for saying that.
Hey, thanks so much.